Hello everyone, my name is Austin Howard and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. Last time I had a lot of issues with my family and hopefully they're resolved a little bit. Maybe. maybe they'll be resolved long enough for me to have one episode of peace. But anyway, we have two new planets, Outpost X11 on Iridia, or Metropolis. I'm gonna go to Metropolis because we need to go there. Well, when I say that, I mean there's upgrades there that we need in order to fully complete Iridia. And when I say fully complete, I mean get as complete as possible because we can't actually fully complete it. Alright. And now we are in Metropolis. It's a city level, and it looks awesome for a city level. Anyway, right off the bat here we've got a branching pathway. We can go that way, or we can go this way. We're going to want to go this way. But first, up under here, this is the introduction of TNT barrels. They blow up. Anyway, I don't think we have enough, but the new gun, the blaster. One of the most useful guns, it's just a pistol. A rapid fire pistol. Die. Dodge. Finish you off with the wrench. And lots of bolts. Lots and lots of bolts. Anyway, naturally you want to throw your wrench at those things instead of hitting them with it because because they blow up. I keep losing my train of thought. Anyway, that's a helicopter. I would blow it up, but it's floating. I can't blow up things that are floating, so I'm going to ignore it. Successfully ignored. The wrench is actually a surprisingly powerful weapon. Like, you wouldn't expect a wrench to hurt as much as the wrench in this game does. Anyway, blowing that thing up would probably get me bolts, but I don't have a gun that can take it out efficiently. Because there's no experience, I'd opt for efficiency over just killing it, you know? Anyway, this little guy is a miner. He lays down mines. See him? If you touch them, they blow up, and it hurts, as such things will. Another cool thing about this game is pretty much every attack only ever does 1 damage, which is good because you can only get hit 4 times. Anyway, we've now arrived at Al's Robo Shack.
That's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Anyway, for 1,000 bolts, we get a really useful movement upgrade, so let's buy it.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you're the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Anyway, with the helipack, we have quite a number of new options for movement. For one thing, if you crouch and jump, you get a high jump, kind of like the backflip in Mario 64. Also like Mario 64, if you're running, crouch and then jump, you do a long jump. Also, if you... Well, I didn't have enough room to do it there, but... if you... I'm trying to find a good place to... Here. If you hold the X button when you jump, you glide down slowly. Naturally, this is a very, very important upgrade. And if memory serves me correctly, and I'll admit, normally it doesn't serve me correctly, but if memory serves, ow. Die. Boom. Boom. Anyway, you can just tap these things and they'll slowly blow up. Kind of like the TNT boxes in Crash Bandicoot, which I did finally get around to playing. Anyway. Blow it up. I said blow it up. There's really not much to talk about, except right now there's a list of things that you have to do in the game called skill points. They're part of 100% completion. And one of the skill points we can do right here. We have to jump, glide all the way down to that spinning robot. And once we get there, we have to stand in between his legs to get a skill point. Awesome. Unfortunately, you can't see the full list of skill points until after you beat the game once, which sucks, but because I don't remember all the skill points off the top of my head. But I'll be grabbing everything I can and then do a cleanup video later. Well, everything that I remember how to get, which isn't everything, but it's most of everything. And just do. Ow. Die. Boom. I remember from the planet's selection screen that there are 3 gold bolts on this planet, and I know how to get them, all of them. And we can get all of them on our first trip, which is kind of good, because you can't do that very often. At least not in this game, anyway. At least, I don't remember. I'm not getting my points across very well. What I'm trying to say is, it's one of the few instances where you can actually get everything in one go. Anyway, if we come around here, there will be a large wall of boxes. Boom. And Basically, I needed that health. It's called nanotech, by the way. I needed that nanotech. Grab this. What was that? Like, it was a trick. I know Ratchet can do tricks in this game, but I never figured out how to pull them off. If anyone can enlighten me, that would be excellent. Most excellent indeed. Anyway, if we come over here, we can actually jump on top of these crates, and there's a gold bolt over that way. So we just do some platforming. Boom. And grab the gold bolt. And now, because down there is crowded with smaller enemies, whip out the pyrocinator, go to town. Money. Sweet, sweet money. I'll admit, apart from taking care of hordes of small enemies, the pyrocinator really doesn't have that many uses. But, thankfully, there are plenty of small enemies to take out. So, that's good. I am horribly out of practice. I know this is probably the most boring video ever, but best I can do right now. I just wanted to play Ratchet and Clank. And once we hop on this train, it starts moving. You can see an infobot up there. Pull out the bomb glove. Do. Anyway, this is another one of those sections that video games love to do, where the train will never reach its destination as long as you don't finish it. Oh, I missed. Fortunately, one of the things Ratchet and Clank does well is checkpoints and no lives. No lives. That's the part I love most. Blow up the box. Well, not really blow it up, more like... You know what, the bomb glove isn't really very effective on this train. I'm going to try out the pyrocinator. See if it can be useful. Alright, dead. Looks like the flames are being affected by momentum too, somehow. Anyway, now that we stand on this car, the train conveniently comes into station. Die. Anyway, that's where the infobot is, but I'm curious to see what was behind that wall of boxes. Boom. I like making things go boom. In case you couldn't tell. Do. Now that we have the long jump, we can make things go faster, which is good.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Anyway, this video's been going on for about 15 minutes. We're back at the crossroads. And before I end things off, how many bolts do I have? Enough. Okay. I'm gonna buy the blaster.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Anyway, fill up on the blaster ammo. Fill up on pyrocitor ammo.
Oh, that's
Bomb glove ammo. And there's our little cutscene showing us get the blaster. Jamie, go that way. Anyway, the babies came right at the end of the episode, but you can see these cars coming and going, but we're standing on solid ground. If you use your hover pack, you can fall slowly down and you can come under here, which has, in addition to some boxes, it also has a gold bolt.
Go.
Anyway, let me just grab the boxes, and that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Next time, we're going to be heading down the other pathway, finishing off Metropolis, hopefully, and, what's it called? Go to Planet Iridia. I will see you guys then.